Closing bell. The staggering part about today's trading action is the actual, resounding strength of the banks, and that is why you're seeing that reversal play out. The reason the Nifty has not collapsed, it's literally come back from the brink. It is all because of the bank Nifty, 1% higher, and quite a few of the big names, ICICI Bank, SBI, they're really pulling up there and keeping the gains intact. Well, with that, let's find out what the chatter is like on the street out there. It's time for our special segment, D Street Chatter. Nimesh is joining in with the latest. Nimesh, in the morning, it was just like the ground is, caving in. And thanks to these banks, at least we're seeing some sort of a pullback. What's the word you picked up out there?
Hi, Surabhi. You rightly pointed out about bank Nifty supporting the markets, but surprisingly, for the bank Nifty today, the feedback was that there is selling pressure from the larger FIs. So, little confusion as well as to why and as what led to this big move in the Nifty banks today. But overall, on the markets, the pressure continues. We've broken some crucial support levels, so there is no technical support as well for the markets to rebound from these levels. That's been a key pressure, and there has been a lot of margin calls getting hit for a lot of investors and HNIs as well. So I spoke about banks, despite selling pressure, moving up in today's trade. But the other sector which is under pressure is the metal names. So most of the metal stocks are under pressure, and there is genuine selling as well in those names today as well. So the other important aspect is the cash volume has picked up on the first day of the new week. Compared to last week, the volumes are slightly on the better side, and that's been the feedback as well. That because of margin requirements getting eased a little bit, the volumes have picked up, and there is some bit of traction in the broader markets. But overall, from a Nifty point of view, the pressure continues. I guess today the only positive part is, despite sell flows, the bank Nifty is trading in the green.
Nimesh, thanks for that. In terms of specific stocks where you're hearing chatter about, what's on your list today?
Hi, Prashant. So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is Macrotech Developers, which is called Loda. That stock is up, buzzing in trade, up last 12% last when I checked, and in good volumes as well. Remember, the stock has fallen sharply in the last few weeks from a high of from a QIP price. It was down 30-odd%. I believe today it looks like some selling pressure from a leading fund was largely getting over, and that got absorbed by some domestic funds, and hence I believe that stock is reacting in trade. In fact, I understand the management is also meeting some large clients in the next couple of days. So that's the reason why that stock is buzzing in trade. So that's the first one. The second stock is NCC, Nagarjuna Constructions. After a long time, some bit of buying interest seems to be back in this particular stock. Buy flows at a leading FI days for the second consecutive day. So the delivery volumes are expected to be quite high in NCC in today's trade. And the last stock is Aarti Industries. Again, this one stock has been consolidating after the recent underperformance, and now at these levels, almost at 52-week lows, there is some bit of accumulation happening at leading FI desk. So it looks like some bit of FI interest is back in Aarti Industries after a very long time.
Nimesh, thank you very much for that interesting list of stock. As always, let's talk about the market. Nifty's at 7.